First things first, tell me about your character in the show, Karan Saxena. Karan Saxena is a Bollywood heartthrob, falls in love with a girl next door. So apart from the name, what else is similar between you and Karan Saxena?
I think our profession is similar. He's an actor. I'm an actor. Uh, Other than that, I think he's very passionate about what he wants to do in life. He's very sure about what he wants to do. I, on the other end, I'm always forever confused. Uh, so I think other than the profession, I think I've tried to make up a character, and I've tried to. He's very understanding, caring, and very patient in life. Uh, I'm a little hyper that ways. So I think there are more differences than similarities between him and I.
What are the similarities in terms of romantic relationships? How similar are you to Karan in that sense?
I think romance with partners are very. I think it's very subjective because I think when in real life you don't romance someone in a different way. Like you don't say I love you in a different way, or you don't care when you have to show care in a different way. He's just the regular guy. The only difference is that he's a star. He's an actor, but otherwise he's very. He loves his girlfriend. He takes care of her. He's a very good listener. He uh, thinks about thinks about things very practically. Uh, Comes up with a practical thought about it and doesn't want to rush into things or doesn't get angry actually very soon. Uh, it takes a lot for him to actually reach there.
Okay. All right. So on the show, you will be Nakul Mehta's rival, but in real life, you guys are very good friends. Your Instagram feed is filled with pictures of each other. So, and fans also love your bromance. So, can you tell us more about that? How was the process of filming the show with a friend?
It was a lot of fun, though we didn't have too many scenes together, but we were shooting at the same locations at the same day. So obviously, it's always fun to actually play, a part with a friend, work with a friend, and I think it makes life more easier, makes life more fun, and is just it was just probably I think we were having a ball of a time even when we were busy shooting all the time. So I think Nakul and I go a really long way, and I'm just glad that we finally worked together.
There were also rumors that you will be seen on his show. बड़े अच्छे लगते हैं. Is it
I've
true?
also heard that. I also heard. I think it was a rumor on Nakul's Instagram account.
Yeah, because you were seen in a picture from the sets. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So, no chances of that happening.
That was actually not Nakul's Bade Achhe set. That was actually a Never Kiss Your Best Friend ka set.
Okay. Okay. So, Never Kiss Your Best Friend's release was delayed by quite some time because of the pandemic. So, how was the process of filming it in London and it getting delayed again and again? How was the process of filming it within pandemic?
It was very hectic. It was very scary because we were in the peak season of the third wave. And London, there was no mask, mandatories. The masks weren't mandatory, so we were probably the only ones, who had to be extra careful because we were actors and we can't wear masks all the time. Uh, and then some of the crew and cast fell prey to COVID. So yeah, it was difficult, but I think we've managed well and it's looking great, and we've fought this COVID very well. So I'm just glad that everything's fallen in place finally.
You have said that you were a fan of this show before you joined it. So, are there any other rom-coms, desi or international, that you are a fan of?
I keep watching, stuff, but I think of late there hasn't been too many rom-coms that are coming. You only see thrillers and you only see really dark, dingy kind of shows nowadays, uh, which have a lot of thrill element into it. So the Before Sunrise series is one of my favorites, and off late I haven't seen. Actually, I've not had the time because for the last 3 weeks I've just been promoting first my music video and now this web show.
So many TV actors have said that they feel discriminated against, and they have told that they overact when they work on film sets. So, what as someone who has done films, TV, and OTT as well, what's your take on that?
See that I think it's a very person to person funda. Some people maybe do overact, but sometimes I think it's a perception that television is overacting. Television as a medium, I think I personally, if I were to talk about myself, I act the same way on all three mediums. But all three mediums, the dialect is different, the taking is different, the way a story is perceived is very different. Um, so if there are swish pans in TV, it's not my fault. It's the camera that's doing that. I am not acting differently, but I think it's a preconceived notion also. Uh, I've had the opportunity to work with so many people from the film fraternity and the web world, and I'm glad that when people have worked with me, they've also had these notions. But then eventually, when you work with more and more people outside the fraternity, the television fraternity, I think that's when they realize that I'm sure you have some talent that you've survived all these years of work. I don't know if I should say the gap is going or not, because I feel we only have created this gap. uh, I think the day we stop calling a television actor TV actor and just call him an actor, uh, half the fight is already been won, because eventually it's a medium uh, that goes to more than 200, 250 countries, is dubbed in multiple languages. It has like such a huge reach that terming it or saying that this is better or that is better won't be fair.
You haven't been seen on TV in quite some time, and I read this interview that it's because of that commitment that you have to give all your dates to a show constantly. But
Yeah.
like, is there a cameo role that is coming up or something in TV?
Where I hope television makes something where my timelines are sorted, because I think it's all about the timelines, and I think uh, I don't want to work 30 days a month, because I feel I'll overburn myself, and then I'll not enjoy what I'm doing. So if in order to enjoy what I'm doing, I will have to also have the time to analyze, and time for to take rest. So I guess if something great comes up on TV, which I can figure out my timelines with, why not?
Okay. So you had shared a before and after picture on your Instagram account last year, in which you were saying that you are working towards your fitness journey, and now you're back with your abs and everything. So have you ever felt that pressure to always keep you in shape for the audience?
I don't know, yeah. Other people say it's a lot of pressure. For me, it's not, because I think it's second nature to me. I don't have a physique to show the world. I have a physique because I love my body, and I think uh, I just want to be fit. I just want to look good, and I want to look good and be fit for myself. Uh, People loving or work coming because of the way I look or the way am is a byproduct. But if I have to do it, I think I have to do it for myself.
Okay. Also, you were one of the first ones to raise your voice when this show came, Pehredar Piya Ki, Tejasvi Prakash's show. So, how important it is that the message that your show is giving to the audience, how important it is for you?
It is. I think it's a story. Eventually, it's a story that you're sending out, um, and a story can be anything. I feel a story can be, it's your story. You can tell a story, but how we put it across out there matters more than what it is. And I feel it is important. चाहे वो TV हो, web हो या films हो. I think every aspect of every medium should be very, very careful about certain things. Uh, and yeah, the rest, matlab, it's in today's time, people get offended about the smallest of things. So it's also not the best times to actually give your opinions on something, because I think the world has become very short-tempered with critique or opinions. And until the time I feel I'm not putting my opinion on someone, I have an opinion. I might be right, I might be wrong, but that's my opinion. And I think it's time that people respect each other's opinions. That's it.
Okay. So you are a Delhi boy, and you also have roots in Kashmir, and now you live in Bombay. So, what is the place that how is it juggling your life in between two cities, and what is the place that you feel the most at home?
I don't juggle that much here anymore. I've been in Bombay for 18 years now. So I'm actually more of a Bombay guy, because I think Bombay is home now to me. My parents stay in Delhi. Uh, I visit them, but not as often as I used to. Uh, because with time, I think, my friends are also now working and they have their own life. And uh, most of the times you want to be in Bombay, because you're like, whatever time I'm here, I'd rather work, and then just, whatever time off I have, I'd rather go for a vacation.
Okay.
So I don't juggle too much between the two here.
Did you see the Kashmir files? Since I'm asking, since
I
you're also
haven't
from
seen
Kashmir.
it yet. I haven't. I've been wanting to see it. It was in the theaters, and I was actually very scared that time to actually go to theaters when it released. I was very, very,
Because of the pandemic?
yeah, because I was just being extra safe. I was shooting something, and I was like, I just don't want to go anywhere and catch it now. Uh, so I'd rather probably see it some other time. But then I think it's not at the time yet.